What is your home worth? I'm Aaron Chadbourne with Demetria's team, the real estate group, and our team has the experience to help you excel in any real estate market. When people are thinking of selling a house, one of the biggest questions is, what is the most money I can get for my house? And let me tell you, there is a really good way to figure it out. Call me and call our team and get an experienced realtor who's going to help you figure out the value of your property. Now, there are a lot of things people think go into what constitutes the value of your home. They might say, oh, well, my neighbor down the street sold their house for this value, so mine's nicer than that, it must be better. And maybe, but here are the things that we look at as realtors to help you figure out the price of your house. Number one, we try to find houses similar to yours that have sold recently, ideally in the last 6 months or as much as a year, to figure out kind of what are similar houses doing. Ideally, that's going to be a house in the same town. Why is that important? In the same town, you're going to have the same tax rate, you're going to have the same school system, and in many cases, you'll have the same services and utilities provided to you. Now, there might be differences if you're on public water and another house that's sold is on a private well. And a good realtor like our team are going to look at those differences to help you appreciate what's going to make a difference in the price of your house. So number one, location matters when we're talking about the same town, the same part of town, whether you're in a similar type of neighborhood. Second thing that matters a lot is the amount of square footage. How big is the house? And a factor in that is how many bedrooms and, is there a finished basement? All of those things go into it. But a big number that matters are the amount of square feet. We do care about the amount of acreage. That's going to definitely be a factor, but it's less of a factor than you might think. Where it really makes a difference is if you have enough land that you might be able to split it and separate it for an additional buildable lot. That might make it more valuable, or we might have a conversation about whether there's an opportunity to divide that and get you even more money. A big other factor is going to be condition. And these are things not just about how nice your house is inside, how well you maintained it, but what improvements have you made? How old is the roof? An average typical roof in Maine lasts somewhere between 20 to 30 years. If you've replaced your roof in the last 5 years, that's going to add value to your house and it's going to make you more saleable. If your roof is at the end of the life, we're going to be concerned about that as something that a new buyer is going to be budgeting that they're going to have to replace. Other things, if there are older windows or newer windows, what's the age and the condition of the heating system? These are going to be factors. But the top factors are going to be location, size, and condition. That's what goes into it. Now, is there a magic formula? The real magic formula is putting the house on the market and seeing what a buyer is willing to pay. But a good realtor like our team is going to help you understand, based on recent sales that are most similar to yours, what you can get for your house. And if you're wondering what your house is worth, it doesn't cost you anything to find out. Just give our team a call and we would love to do a free market analysis for you and help you understand the value of your home. One last caution is about these online algorithms that will help you figure it out. Sometimes they're accurate, sometimes they're not. In places like Maine, algorithms from places like Zillow or Redfin or realtor.com, they don't necessarily have enough data in order to help them. There are a couple reasons for that. One is population density. We don't have the same population density in Maine as they do in places like New Jersey or Virginia or Boston. We have fewer homes, and adding a more complicating factor to that, we have more unique homes. We don't have the type of market where one builder is building 2,000 of the same house in a given year. We have a lot of houses that are either older or have been built in a custom manner over time, so there's not a perfect comp. So if you want local market expertise to help you price your house, don't rely just on what the internet is going to tell you. That might be one pricing factor and something that people will look at. But you need local market knowledge in a team that sells a lot of real estate in your area, in your town, in your community, and that's where our team can help. For Demetria's team, the real estate group, this is Aaron Chadbourne.